Hi and welcome to Data Coder. In this video, I am going to discuss about the dates in SAS. So we will discuss how SAS store the date values, and we will also discuss how to comment a SAS code or how to provide comments in a SAS program. So let's get started. SAS stores dates as a numeric values, so it will store date as numbers, and a SAS date value is stored as the number of days between 1st Jan 1960 and a specific date. So our reference date is 1st Jan 1960. For that, SAS will store the number 0. So any date after the reference date will be stored the number of days from the reference date. That means the number of days from 1st Jan 1960. So the storage value will be 0 for 1st Jan 1960, and for 2nd Jan 1960 the storage value will be 1. In the same case, for the storage value for 1st Jan 1961 will be 366, and any date prior to 1st Jan 1960 will be stored as a negative values. So for 31st December 1959 it will store the value -1, and for 1st Jan 1959 it will store the value as -365. So it will store the date as a number, but the display value we can change by applying different formats. So let's go to SAS and check one example. So here I am going to create a data set, data test, and I am creating a variable named date. So for this variable date I am providing a value 0. So now I want to see that 0 as a date, so I need to apply some formats. So if I'll apply a format to the variable date, format date 9 dot. So in our upcoming videos we are going to see how to apply format to a variable or how to create a user defined formats. So let me run this code, and if I'll go to log, my log is clear. So now if I'll go to work library, the dataset is created and the value is displayed as 1st Jan 1960. So for 0 it's 1st Jan 1960. So if I want to change the date to 1, and let's run the program, it's 2nd Jan 1960. So the storage value will be number, and we can display that number as a date by applying different date formats. So now if I want to know what is the storage values for today's date, so I will create a new variable date 1, and I will give the date 1 equal to, so for today's date the storage value will be the number of days from 1st Jan 1960. So I can just subtract, today is 5th June 2020, 05 June 2020 t minus 01 Jan 1960. Okay, so now if I execute this code, so the storage value for date 1 is 22,071. So if I want to display this 22,071 into a date, I should get 5th June 2020. So let me apply format to date 1 as well, date 1. So now if I will execute the program, let's go to the test data set. The date 1 is the value displayed for this date is 5th June 2020. So this is how SAS will store dates, and in our upcoming videos we are going to learn how to apply different date functions to the date, or how to change the display of the date values by applying different formats. So next is comments. So we can use comments to provide notes in a SAS program or to mask a SAS code so that it won't execute. So the methods to provide comments in a SAS program or methods to comment a SAS code is we can add an asterisk at the beginning of the line and add a semicolon at the end of the text, or we can add a forward slash and an asterisk at the beginning, or place a asterisk and a forward slash at the end of the line. So there are two methods. Or we can select that piece of code and from the keyboard we can just press control question mark, it will comment that code. So we are going to see one by one. So now for this piece of code, if I want to provide a comment so that if someone is reviewing my code, they will understand why I have written this code. So I can just write the first method is I'll give a asterisk. So this code is written to explain how SAS stores date. I can give a semicolon at the end. So now this code is commented and it won't execute. This is one method. Another method is I can just slash star and at the end I can give star slash. This will also comment this line. So this is how we can provide comments to a in a SAS program. Or if I want to comment a piece of code, then also I can do either I can place a asterisk over here, or I can give a slash asterisk and at the end also I can give asterisk slash. This way also we can comment, or we can comment by selecting that code and press control question mark from the keyboard. It will also comment that piece of code. So now if I'll execute this program, so this commented part won't execute. So now only date is created, the value and the as a variable, and the value stored for date is 1. So this is how we can provide comments in a SAS code, or we can comment a piece of SAS code, or we can comment any SAS program. So that's all about dates and comments in SAS. Thank you for watching this video. If you wish to watch more videos on base and advanced SAS programming, please subscribe to the channel. Or if you want me to make videos or on any specific topic, then please comment.